Before the chrome arm, the riots, and the roaring fires of revolution, he was Robert John Linder, a soldier, a survivor of the Second Central American War. But war didn't just cost him his arm, it ripped away his faith in the systems that sent him to fight. The man who returned wasn't a patriot, he was a bomb waiting to go off. What emerged from the ashes of that war was Johnny Silverhand, a name that would soon echo across Night City's neon-lit skyline. Clad in fury and plugged into the soul of a generation, Johnny became the incendiary voice of Samurai, a hard rock band that didn't just play music, it screamed defiance. With every guttural riff and savage lyric, he carved a new identity for the disillusioned and the damned. But Johnny wasn't just a rock star, he was a revolutionary. A charismatic firebrand with a silver cybernetic arm and a vendetta against megacorps who puppeteered America from their boardrooms. To his followers, he was a hero. To the establishment, he was a terrorist. Either way, Johnny didn't care. He lived like a fuse running short, always ready to ignite the next fight. Passionate, persuasive, and dangerously unpredictable, Silverhand didn't just make friends, he made believers or enemies. That arm, sleek and chrome, became his symbol. Grafted on after the war, it was more than a prosthetic, it was a declaration. But with metal came something else, a coldness. Some said Johnny was one of the early signs of cyberpsychosis, too much metal, too little humanity. He could inspire a crowd to burn down a tower, but in the silence after, he rarely looked back. He used people like tools, even if he loved them in his own fractured way. Then came August 20th of 2023, the Night City Holocaust. Johnny Silverhand led the charge. He didn't walk into Arasaka expecting to walk out. In the chaos, he faced the embodiment of everything he hated, Atom Smasher, a full Borg executioner with no soul left to burn. Johnny lost that fight. His body died in that inferno. But death in Night City is never the end. Just before his death, Johnny's psyche was extracted and ripped into a digital code compressed into an engram and locked inside an experimental tech known as a Relic 2.0. It wasn't him, not truly. It was a ghost, a digital echo of Silverhand's mind. His memories, his rage, his drive encoded into ones and zeros. And that ghost was designed not to coexist, but to overwrite, to consume the mind of its host like a virus. 54 years later, in 2077, that ghost would rise again. Not reborn, not quite alive, but burning as ever with the same hatred for the corpos and the same desire to finish what he started.